Hello and welcome back to the MCCU. That is right, we're finally back. It took way too long. I apologize, but we are here to play through the events of the Marvel Cinematic Universe through Marvel Champions and implementing special rules to make them feel like the movies. Today, we are continuing on with Thor Ragnarok. We're playing through this in chronological order. And so we're here to Thor. And so let's talk about the special rules that we are playing for Thor Ragnarok. Now, uh, all of these rules are going to be linked down below. There's also going to be a forum where if you want to play along and submit your information, you can absolutely do that. And I hope you enjoy them. But let's talk about the setup. So we're going to be playing against Hela, which seems pretty fitting for Thor Ragnarok. Our modular sets are Legions of Hell and actually the Thor Nemesis set. So if you're not playing Thor, and then there are also like all the legal heroes you can play on that document. If you're not playing Thor, go ahead and shuffle it in. If you are playing Thor, go ahead and shuffle it in. There are some special setups which I totally forgot to grab, and so I will probably cut the video and figure that out. But we have special setup. Each player is going to choose either Fandral, Volstagg, or Hogun. This is from the Mad Titan Shadow campaign, and add them to their starting hands after Mulligan. So this is going to be like a setup. Then, once Fandral, Volstagg, or Hogun enters the player's discard pile, remove that ally from the game. They don't fare too well in the movie, spoiler alert. When Loki engages a player, now Loki is the nemesis minion for Thor. When Loki engages a player, that player takes control of him as an ally with thwart equal to his scheme, and then you surge. So this, I'm hoping this isn't too strong, but also it's also really fun to have a blast whenever you're playing Marvel Champions. So if Loki comes in and engages you, I guess instead of saying surge, I should say deal yourself another encounter card. I'll fix that in the document. And then Loki cannot chump block as he is super selfish and would never do that. And Loki has a boost effect. So we're going to say that he has a boost effect here. So you still get the +3, but boost effect is to shuffle him back into the encounter deck. The available allies that you have for your deck build are Thor, Valkyrie, Hulk, Doctor Strange. Those are also, well, Doctor Strange doesn't have an ally, but those are the alternate heroes you could play. And then you can include Heimdall or Lady Sif. And Lady Sif gets included with Thor regardless, but if you are playing someone else, you can include Lady Sif in your deck. The win condition, defeat Hela. And so here we go. I'm going to cut and we're going to talk about our allies real quick. Alrighty, so here are the 3 different allies that we can grab using our special rules. We have Fandral with the 3 thwart 1 attack, ignoring any crisis icons. Hogun gains piercing with a 1-3 stat line. And then Volstagg is a 1-1-5 with retaliate 1. I'm going to take Fandral because I need thwarting help. Alrighty. So Fandral is going to go into our hand at the start of, or I guess as basically a setup. And I started, and this is actually my second try real quick because I noticed at the end of the first player phase, I drew 5 cards. Thor only has 4 hand size. It's a bummer, but we're here, and we get to play again. Alrighty, so Thor, had a really good start too. That's the sad part. Well, I guess like when you have 25% more cards than you're supposed to, it can help. It can help. So Odin's Torments here. We're basically trying to find Odin, and we thread out at 18. We have Nidavellir and Garm. We're gonna go through different stages of Hell until we get free Odin from the main. If we take Hela down to her 0 hit points, then we actually don't defeat her. We just flip her over. She gets a little bit weaker. And then we, only 5 cards, Nelson. And then we remove all attachments. But if Odin is not attached to the main game, once we defeat Hela, we do win. So here we are. Alrighty, first hand, we got 4 Asgard. Search your deck and discard pile for a copy with the Asgard trait and add it to your hand. I really don't think that that's worth it. Maybe at... It's a 1 cost tutor. We could grab the Bifrost. We have God of Thunder, Thor's Helmet, Come Get Me Bub, and a Defender of the Nine Realms. I think we're going to get Come Get Me Bub. We're going to mulligan these three. Come Get Me Bub is going to be nice because even though we're not going to heal any, we will get the card draw. We got Limitless Stamina to stand up and a Hammer Throw. Well, one more is a Genius. Nice. Excellent. We're going to search our deck and discard pile for Mjolnir and add it to our hand, and then Fandral gets added to our hand. Now we're going to try and not let Fandral ever hit the discard pile. We're going to try and change the fate from the movie and keep him around and have him be our thwarting option. That's really what those med teams are in there for. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and just flip up to Thor. Thor, we're going to start by playing Come Get Me Bub. Discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play with you and heal 3 damage from your identity. Give your identity a tough status card. We need a minion, Dragor. Alrighty, so we got Guard. When revealed, does not trigger because we put it into play. Thor's have at the response triggers. We get a Lightning Strike. Nice. And a Limitless Stamina. Okay. How would our Lightning Strike look right now? Let's go ahead and play Fandral. He's coming into play. There's nothing that's going to stop that. Let's go Genius for a God of Thunder. That is going to happen. And then we can reevaluate our hand after that. We probably want Mjolnir. So a God of Thunder really doesn't get us anywhere because we have physical, mental, physical. So let's not play the Lightning Strike. Let's use the Lightning Strike, I guess, to play Mjolnir. That's going to get us a +1 attack and the aerial trait, which is important because we have like Ever Vigilant and stuff in the deck. We could Hammer Throw. Mjolnir would hop back to our hand if we do that. Not the end of the world if we do that. Play it again next round. It's a little bit of slower tempo, but we can just knock out Narm. So let's go ahead and have Thor punch here. We're going to God of Thunder, Limitless Stamina for Hammer Throw. Exhaust Mjolnir, deal 8 damage to a enemy, return Mjolnir to your hand. That attack gains overkill. So 4 damage there, 4 damage here. The next turn, we're going to get this back onto the table. And here we go. We're going to draw 4 cards. I'm going to remember this time. Don't worry. 1. No, we're going to draw 3 cards up to a 4 hand size. Heimdall. Oof. Valkyrie. I had like plenty of money to play Heimdall, and that's kind of what triggered it. Because I was like, wait a second. That can't work. Alrighty. Sweet. Let's go ahead and hop this up to 3. Hela is going to attack. I need a tough. Forgot to give that to me from the Come Get Me Bub. She's going to attack for 2 plus 3. What a good use of a tough. And then 1 damage here. Counter card, give me a minion. Evil Alliance. Each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3 pursuit counters on Pursued by the Past. Alrighty. Well, time for Defender of the Nine Realms. Discard cards until you get a... There's Loki. So Loki, per our rules, engages and we deal ourselves an encounter card. I do want... Let's go ahead and... Yeah. So we'll draw 2 cards. We got Quinn Carrier and Ever Vigilant. We're going to use these to drop a Quinn Carrier onto the table. And then Quinn Carrier will drop a Mjolnir. Loki. Oh, and we're removing 3 threat here. Let's go ahead and punch here for 2. Or for 3. And then Loki will go ahead and... What do we want to do? What's our life look like, team? It's a pretty good start. I mean, getting Loki was great. Also, Loki takes 1 consequential for each one of his activations. I probably, you know what? No, we're gonna have Loki take 2. I'm changing the rules, but I made the rules, so here we are. So Loki takes 2 consequentials per activation. Um, let's go ahead and hit this. Take this down to 1. But that way, like you're gonna hit that interrupt pretty frequently. Stand up. We got a lightning strike. We got a hammer throw. We got an anticipation, and we got a hard knocks. Alrighty, kind of wish I had a minion. Start by adding 2 threat here. Hela is going to attack us for 2. We're going to take it right to the face. Plus 3 again. Ow, that's 5. Down to 8. Then 2 encounter cards. Master plan. Alrighty, well, this goes up to 5. And Sinister Strike. I'm going to add this. And then we're going to flip. After you flip your side, find your Nemesis minion and reveal it. Search the set-aside area for your Nemesis side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle your remaining set-aside Nemesis set into the encounter deck. Flip this card over. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say it's we've already found it's already revealed. So worked out pretty well. This may be a little strong, but it's thematic. Alrighty. Cool. It is our turn. We're going to go ahead and have Fandral thwart for 3 here. Fandral takes 2 consequentials. Loki will go ahead and clear it. We're going to interrupt. It is not a treachery, so this will take Loki out. But that does clear Nidavellir. So we're going to get Scourge, who is part of the movie, I believe. Now we have an amplified token. Hela is up to +1 side scheme in the victory display. So that's going to heal, or not heal, but give her 3 additional hit points. And now she's a 3/3. Scourge has toughness, but he is a minion, which means that we get to go Ever Vigilant and the Power of Protection. I think I would like to try and play Hard Knocks. 100% should have played Anticipation first, but here we are. That's I guess what happened. Okay, let's do something weird. Let's go ahead and knock the tough with Thor. God of Thunder will play Lightning Strike, and we can use Hammer Throw to spend 1 for 1 damage here and here. And then we've got Hard Knocks, or Power of Protection, Ever Vigilant, and Hard Knocks, which will take out Scourge and give ourselves a tough status card. Okay. Quinn Carey will play Anticipation. And we'll stand up. Alrighty. We got Hard Knocks again. Let's hope for... I guess we are playing Thor. We're always hoping for minions. Power of Protection again. And a Come Get Me Bub. We got... Oh my gosh, yes. We got the combo. We got the combo. We've got 2 thread here. Hela is going to attack us for 3, 4, 5. The villain is attacking and deals damage to a character. Stun that character. Tough here. That damage was dealt. So I am stunned. Yes. I didn't take the damage, but the damage was dealt, so I am stunned. Which is a bummer. Alrighty. Encounter card is Odin's Anger. We can flip to alter ego form. Of course he's angry. He's in torment. Exhaust Odin's Thunder, remove this from the game, or discard Mjolnir from your hand or from play. You are stunned. Discard this obligation. Well, we're definitely going to flip. I'm trying to figure out if I want to... Oh, we're going to exhaust. Remove this from the game because Anticipation is going to allow us to ready. So it'll be good, and we can save ourselves some resources there. So that's cool. Okay. we will flip up to Thor. Let's start out by playing a Come Get Me Bub. We're going to discard until we get a minion. We have some Frost Giants still in there, I know. I think one more Undead Warrior. Okay, there's the Frost Giant. Okay, comes in with toughness. We heal 3, so we're at 8, so we're going to go up to 11. And we get a tough status card. And then we get to draw 2 cards. We got Tackle. Ooh. And what doesn't kill me? I did see that next card, so we're just going to shuffle that. We're going to proc Anticipation to ready. We are going to basic to remove the stun. We're going to power protection to ready and heal 2 from our hero. So that's going to take us to 13. Oh, we don't need to hard knocks here, actually. We already have a tough status card. I'm okay taking the damage here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go God of Thunder, Quinn Carrier, and a Tackle to play a med team. It's going to come in with 3 counters. Well, we're immediately going to use. So it's going to go down to 2 counters, and we're going to heal Fandral. Okay. We are going to very sadly knock the tough off the Frost Giant here with that, but we're going to hang on to the hard knocks so that we can take the Frost Giant out and get another tough here. So let's go ahead and stand up. Fandral doesn't really need to be doing anything right now. We got Strength. Okay, well, that's good. Hulk! And another God of Thunder. Heck yeah. Alrighty. The build is almost complete. Let's go up to 6 here. Hela is going to hit us for a lot. After this activation, we're going to put 1 here. Knock the tough. And the Frost Giant's going to beat us up for 3. Counter card. Dark Designs. We got 1 here. Hela's going to scheme for 4, 5. Alrighty, so that takes us up to 11, and now Fandral needs to do some stuff. All of a sudden, we need him. Alrighty. It is our turn. A Strength will play a God of Thunder. Get that another resource generator out on the table. Let's go ahead and use 1, 2, 3 to hard knocks the Frost Giant. Take him out. Get us a tough status card. Fandral will go ahead and thwart this down to 8. And Med Team will heal him right back to full health. Thor is going to... Well, we got to punch. We got to punch at some point. So, punch for 3. So that's going to take her down to 4. Alrighty. We're going to hang on to Hulk because having allies is a good thing. And he can chump block with the best of them. We got another Anticipation. Lady Sif is here. That's good. And an Energy. So we can actually play both Hulk and Lady Sif if we wanted to. Or we could play Anticipation. Or we could luck into drawing a minion and play more than that. I'm going to go up to... Oh, you know what? There is no acceleration icon now. So we're going to go up to 9. That was in the game's favor, so I'm not going to try and retcon that. But we do have the amplify rather than the acceleration. Hela is going to attack us for a lot. +1. And to knock her tough. And counter card, nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then discard an upgrade or a support that we control. I don't love it. We're going to go with Med Team. I'd rather have my generators than Med Team on the table, and I know that there's another one coming. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and Fandral is going to thwart 3 off the main, take it down to 6. Fandral's going to hang out with some damage. Thor is going to punch Hela down to 1. Now, we're not going to actually take down Hela. We're just setting her up so that she is easier to take down later. But I wanted to use that activation because we're going to go energy, God of Thunder, God of Thunder, all energy resources for Lady Sif to ready Thor. Then I think I want to Quinn Carrier Anticipation to play Hulk. Hulk is going to be our defender. Lady Thor is going to go ahead and thwart 2 here. Oops. And then she can finish that up next round if she wants. And then Thor will thwart 1 here. That major, massive amount of thwarting right there. All right, let's stand up. Hulk, not doing anything. We got Unshakable, Hammer Throw, Limitless Stamina. Now, what doesn't kill me? We got 1 threat here. Hela's going to attack. We're going to block with Hulk. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, because Night Sword attaches. And Hela's attack gains piercing. That's bad. That's real bad. Because a lot of our defensive strategy is toughs. That being said, we can defeat Hela to flip her and get rid of Night Sword. If we're going to do that, we're going to get rid of this first. Because Hela flips immediately when you defeat a side scheme. So, encounter card, drawing near. Alrighty, after your turn begins. We've hit all of the standard 3 cards. It's insane. We're going to discard the top card, which is Defender of the 9 Realms. No. We're going to add here, which is going to go get Loki. Loki engages, and we deal ourselves an encounter card. Then we get to draw into a Tackle and an Asgard. Asgard's nice. Never unexhausted. Okay, well, we have Loki again, so that's good. Let's go ahead and have Lady Sif thwart here. When defeated, the first player reveals Halls and Nagog. Then Halls comes here with 5 threats and a hazard icon. Let's deal each player. Make sure. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that does that. Deal each other player. This one is deal each player. Cool. And Nagog is here for 6 threats or 6 damage and toughness. We've already engaged Loki here. Alrighty. Well, he's fun. We got a hammer throw in hand though. We do also have a tackle. Hela gains 4 health. Or 3 health, I'm sorry, because that's the second. There. Okay. Alrighty, let's not get too cute with it. We're gonna hit and knock the tough here. God of Thunder, Quinn Carrier. We'll go ahead and hammer throw. Nagog. 2 will float over to Hela. And then Mjolnir comes back to our hand. We've got a tackle to play Mjolnir. I think we're going to play Asgard. Let's go ahead and play Asgard. We get a +1 hand size. We're gonna take a lot of encounter cards this round, which is a little scary, but we're gonna take a lot of encounter cards. Oh, so we got 1, 2, deck out. We're gonna take 4 encounter cards. Ha ha ha! That's kind of exciting. With that knowledge, I'm actually not going to take out Hela here, because if I don't, there's a good chance that we get another attachment, and then I can take her out next turn, and we'll be more okay. I know one of these 2 cards is a med team. I still think I would like to have the thwarting power from Fandral. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have Thor knock the tough. Loki is gonna thwart here. Fandral is gonna thwart, and we're gonna get rid of that. She's gonna go up to a plus. I put it to. Oh yeah. She's gonna go up to a +3. Gonna give her 3 more health. Take her up to 5. But then that's not there. Fandral is out of the game. Fandral. Good. But that's gonna save us an encounter card. Alright. I like that. I like that better. So let's stand up. So and Loki just knocked the tough off of the big worm. And then or I'm sorry, Thor did, and then Loki thwarted here. And then ladies yeah, we're good. Yep. Okay. I like that. We got Med Team, the Bifrost, Encounter card, Acceleration. Oh my gosh, so much stuff is happening. Alrighty. Fingers crossed that this goes okay. Oof. I think we chump. Yeah, we definitely do because she's attacking us for 6. We're at Lady Sif is GG's. Would have been nice to have her in the discard pile, but here we are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and we get Odin. And we get an encounter card. So regardless, we're getting it. Because when we defeat that side scheme, we get Odin. He gains the first player gains control Odin. Odin cannot have cards attached and does not count against your ally limit. If he leaves the game, the players lose the game. So if we beat Hela here, we win the game. So Odin will have hit her for 3. Yeah. Yeah. We still have 4 encounter cards coming. Alrighty. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Alrighty, we got this. Yeah. We now have 5 hand size. The Bifrost, Med Team, Ever Vigilant, and Energy. Nice. Let's go up to 8. Hela is going to attack for 2, 3, 6. We're going to block with Lady Sif. If damage from this attack defeats an ally, place 2 threat on the main scheme. We're going to go up to 10. We're going to lose from a scheme here. I'm feeling it. I feel it in my bones. Alrighty. First up, Dragor. Guard. Choose to either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We're going to take some damage. Then I'm going to draw into a Come Get Me Bub and an Anticipation. Fallen Warrior. We're going to get another minion. Discard until we get a ally. Valkyrie is going to be our Fallen Warrior now. Alrighty. Exhaustion, Surge, exhaust our identity. Queen of Hell, Hela attacks you. Place 1 threat on each side scheme. This will be game, I think. I think this is going to be game. Unless she does not hit a major boost. So she's attacking us for 6 plus a boost. Well, okay, no. 6, 7. We took 7. We're at 9. Okay, so we're going to go down to 2. And Legions of Hell. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions in play, this card gains Surge. Thank goodness there is. So that's going to come in with 4. We do have a guard here, which is really annoying. We got this. Okay, so Energy will play Ever Vigilant. Nope. Oh yeah, we can. Actually, I think I can. Yeah. Ready your hero and remove 2 threat, but I cannot remove the threat because of the crisis. But I still think I can ready. Just in case that is illegal, let's go ahead and use Ever Vigilant to play. No, because Lady Sif is in. I'm pretty sure. Ever Vigilant will play the Bifrost. Bifrost, Energy, God of Thunder, Quinn Carrier will play Heimdall. After Heimdall enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, discard one of them, and put the rest back in any order. I don't think I will. Heimdall will take out Dragor, and then Odin right there onto Hela. That was scarier than I thought. That very end there was pretty tough. I don't think I've ever not flipped Hela. So that was pretty interesting. I think this one is probably a little bit on the easier side of the MCCU, but I think it's more fun to be powerful and have some fun rather than make it overly challenging. If you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, you could not start with one of the Warrior 3. So not start with one of those basic allies, and then I think that would probably make it pretty tough if you didn't start with one of those. But there you go. MCCU game 19, I think, Thor Ragnarok. Let me know if you play it, and I appreciate you watching.